Hey Joe,
Hey, Shinji.
so about the dot product and
Yes.
scalar product, I had no idea what you were talking about. When did you cover this? What did I miss?
Let me
Is this
go.
just a video that I haven't watched? Or did you
Uh,
cover this in lecture?
uh, Hold on. Let me pull this up. Open a new tab. Share screen. Okay. Can you see the 4A online resources? Shinji, can you see this page I'm sharing with you?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Yeah. So under the 4A online lectures.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did annotate. Draw. So yeah, I did 2 lectures specifically on scalar product. So chapter 9, introduction to scalar product, and then scalar product example problems.
Okay, so we have to watch this video before coming to lecture.
I was hoping that people had already watched that video. I posted it like last week or something.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I thought, you were
No
going,
worries.
yeah. So I'll watch that video and I
Wait,
hope
that wasn't clear from the 19,000 emails I sent you?
Okay, thank you. I'll watch this and catch up. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fairly straightforward, but yeah, I spent some time going through it in the earlier lectures.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Let me stop that.
Too many emails.
I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten. I felt bad. I kept being like, all right, update number 3. Okay, update. And now it seems like things are settling down, so I'm gonna cut down on the amount of emails I send out. I'll just send out an email saying, okay, the new lectures are posted, things like that. But hopefully there won't be 1,000 different emails anymore.
Bet on that, I got like 7 on different emails on Monday or something.
I spent much of spring break answering emails, and as department chair, I'm dealing with a whole host of other things. So I get it. And I know that people are taking other classes besides mine, so you probably get emails from them too.
So,
yeah.
Interesting. So I was just like, what? So we're supposed to be doing the homework on that website, right? And
you are supposed to be turning in the homework.
And then, so that means we're not going to turn in the homework on the paper too out of the book?
Correct. I mean, that will be you turning in the homework is using Mastering Physics.
And then PLCs are also due on Mastering Physics?
PLCs and labs you will upload to the document sharing section of, and let me just be specific. Let me open up,
Oh, Joe, I have to go to next class. Thank you very much.
Okay, take care, Shinji.
Bye.
All right, so let me share this screen, course home. Okay, so yeah, so for uploading PLCs and labs, you're gonna do that according to basically which lab you're in. Okay. So, draw. So yeah, so like if you're in the 8 a.m. lab, to submit the PLCs and the labs, you would click on your particular lab. So like if I was in the 8 a.m. lab and I want to submit a PLC, I'd click on the 8 a.m. lab, clear all drawings, and then I would upload a document, choose the document to upload, and that's basically how you're going to be submitting the PLCs and the labs.
Pictures are fine of those documents?
If you can't convert it to a PDF, then yeah, just take a picture of it. Just make sure, I'm going to be grading these by looking at this website. And so if you take a picture, just make sure it's easy to see what's going on.
Okay.
Do you want it in one file if possible?
If possible, it'd be great to do one file, but you don't need to spend, a half hour trying to edit everything into one file. So if you can, that'd be great. If not, don't worry about it.
I have a question about the Pearson.
Yes.
Last night you sent out like a
Yeah,
little email about it being down. I
correct.
checked this morning and it's back up.
It
Does
is.
that mean that everything is just going to be due at the time that it's supposed to?
I'll still, oh God, it means I gotta change the dates. I will still change everything by a day, just because, yeah, it was down for most of yesterday. So, in fact, I'll try and do that right after this is done. So I'll change the homework by a day and the quizzes for a day for this week.
I also have a question about the PLC 8.
Okay.
PLC 8. How am I should I show you what I'm doing, or how can I do that?
You mean, like, how can you turn it in?
Well, like ask my question, because I have like everything on my piece of paper.
Let me
Wait,
see if I can pull up a PL4A homepage.
is the PLC due today then?
No, the PLCs are going to be due next Tuesday, PLC 8 and 9.
Oh.
So, Carolina, do you have a question on an applet or just PLC question?
PLC question.
All right.
Number 3B.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Share screen. Okay, can you see my screen with the PLC number 8?
Yes.
Okay, you have a question with number 3?
B, yeah.
3B, what is the net force include both main? Consider a 2-kilogram physics textbook pressed against a wall which has a coefficient of kinetic friction of 0.4 as shown in the animation.
So what our group was kind of like struggling with is that when we tried to find the magnitude of the net forces, the net force in the x direction is equal to 0.
Correct.
So when we were trying to find the direction, 0 was in the x, so which is in the denominator, and we can't essentially find an angle when 0 is in the x.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just pull this up. PLCs. I need to remind myself.
I'm gonna get going. Thanks.
Okay, so in this case, from the animation, what it's showing is the book is moving at a constant velocity, which means it's not accelerating, which means the sum of the forces acting on it is 0. So in terms of this, I just took this right from the Physlet, but the net force is 0, so there is no direction associated with it. It's just the net force is 0.
Oh, okay.
So there is no direction. The magnitude is 0 newtons.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's where we were struggling. We didn't understand what we were doing wrong.
Yeah, no, that's a confusing question. I can totally see that. Yeah, in this case, the net force is 0, so there is no direction.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.